The Luiseach Chronicles, Victoria Wilde. Written by the creators of The Haunting of Sunshine Girl, Nick Hagan and Paige Mackenzie. To get commercial-free, full, and early access to all the Luiseach Chronicles stories, join The Haunting of Sunshine Girl Patreon for only $3 a month at patreon.com/Haunted Sunshine Girl. Part 3. Victoria's Birth. The man's name was Vincent. He appeared to be in his late 30s, wearing a well-tailored suit and hat. He was a Luiseach, which by definition is a paranormal warrior. Luiseach help lost spirits move on from this world, and they fight dark spirits and demons, sending them back to the darkness. The lore behind Luiseach and their place in our world is vast and layered. It spans centuries longer than that of humans on Earth. But those details are for another time, because at this moment, Victoria's story was just beginning. Gwen Wilde never got the chance to learn she was also one of these paranormal warriors, because she died just before her 16th birthday, while giving birth to her daughter, Victoria Wilde. Vincent helped deliver Victoria that particular night in the second-hand furniture store. But Vincent had never delivered a baby before, and he was more focused on Victoria's arrival than he should have been. He didn't notice the demon had made its way into the musty furniture store, calculated now as it snuck behind used couches and decades-old wooden dressers, hiding in the shadows as it made its way toward Gwen. He didn't notice Gwen's limbs going limp, or her screams muffled and eventually silenced as the demon climbed down her throat and overtook her weak body. By the time Victoria was delivered, Gwen's fate was already sealed. Vincent took Victoria in his arms and stepped back from Gwen's lifeless body. He found a plush sofa nearby to lay the naked, sticky, newborn Victoria down on. As he did, his eyes drifted toward the store entrance, noticing the once barricaded door, now ajar. Gwen's possessed body suddenly sat up, her head abruptly turning to locate Vincent, the Luiseach and mortal enemy of all demons. When the demon spotted Vincent, it began to laugh. The laugh coming from inside Gwen's body was more like screams, the screams of a tortured child. Vincent's skin was awash in goosebumps at the sound, but he didn't hesitate, jumping toward Gwen. Vincent held Gwen's struggling body to the floor, pulling out a weapon. It was too long to be a knife and too short to be a sword. The weapon had a slight curve to it, and as Vincent held it above Gwen's jerking and bucking body, it began to glow red. After just the slightest hesitation, as Gwen's eyes looked up at Vincent, and her choking voice pleaded, "Help me! Help me!" Vincent plunged the knife into Gwen's chest. The scream that proceeded was not Gwen's scream, but the demon's, and Vincent's ears began to bleed, but he did not let up. Vincent twisted the knife 90 degrees. Blood began to stream from Gwen's chest. The scream from the demon shattered all the windows in the cavernous furniture warehouse. Baby Victoria opened her eyes and watched as Vincent struggled to pull the weapon from her mother's chest. With every pull, Vincent lifted Gwen's lifeless body until the demon finally let go of the young woman's soul. The weapon finally let loose of Gwen, sliding out of her chest and pulling the demon inside her with it. Baby Victoria began to cry. The demon, the mysterious weapon still embedded in its chest, began to disintegrate, falling apart into what looked like a pitch-black ash. The ash-like substance began to sink into the floorboards below. Life returned to Gwen's eyes for the briefest of moments as she looked over at her newborn daughter. Gwen's last emotion was love as she looked at Victoria, a warmth washed over her body as her light faded away. Vincent, exhausted from the fight with the demon, stood up and tucked his weapon into his jacket. He walked over to the crying Victoria and picked her up. Their eyes met, and she almost instantly stopped crying. "Welcome to the world of the Luiseach, little one," Vincent said, smiling as he carried her out of the destroyed furniture store. "Let's see if we can do your mom proud and give you a proper life killing demons." The Luiseach Chronicles, Victoria Wilde, is read by Mercedes Rose. It is written by the creators of The Haunting of Sunshine Girl, Nick Hagan and Paige Mackenzie. To get commercial-free, full and early access to all the Luiseach Chronicles stories, join The Haunting of Sunshine Girl Patreon for only $3 a month at patreon.com/Haunted Sunshine Girl. Get new episodes weekly, delivered straight to your email. The Luiseach Chronicles is a production of Coattail Productions. All rights reserved, 2020.